Alright, skipping the intro, jumping straight into it. I don't know if I'm going to do the intro anymore because I kind of like just going straight into the video. I've said, hi guys, FrostFangs here like 400-500 times, but maybe I'll keep doing it. We'll just see how we go. But I'm doing Zhin today, two different things, his skins and also his new builds, because I haven't made a Zhin video in ages. I haven't played or really seen these yet, so it's going to be a first impressions on May and then Nova May. The build is pretty much the same. We've got the reset on the counter, then reset on the billow, but there's now triggers on limbs instead of kills and at a lower percentage. I have played and tweaked this a tiny bit, but for the most part it's the same, so the focus isn't going to be on the build too much because you play it mostly the same. Instead of just confirming kills 100% of the time, you can be a little more relaxed on that, but the skins I haven't seen at all. So let's jump into game one. We've got Onslaught Performance Rise for the first one. We've got a Willow, a Genos, an Ashe, and a Skye. Pretty good team here. May is looking really solid actually in the menus. I'm digging this so far. For some reason, this fits way better than I was expecting. Then for their side, a 7, a Buck, a Pip, a Makoa, and a Tyra. Do I go for Guillotine or Yomi? I feel like I've been going for Yomi a little bit more on Zhin recently, even though I barely ever used to play with it. Smolder is fine. Guillotine would be fine here, but just to mix it up a bit because I haven't really played with it very much on the channel at least, we'll go for Yomi. The weapon has got a trail effect, which actually looks sick in first person. Again, first impressions for the skin, I haven't seen these at all, but this is actually kind of impressing me a little bit. We'll go for Kronos and Nimble, got Blast Fire, Debilitate, Power Cosmium, and Battering Ram. Hello Makoa, he missed the hook. We'll dash forward a bit. The effects on this are actually kind of really nice. I don't know why I thought the effects would be a little bit more standard looking, but the purple they've used on this is just really nice. Although I will say it's a little bit harder for me to tell what's going on just because my trail is distracting me. I'm sure I'll get used to it after playing a couple games with the skin, but right now it's throwing me off a tiny bit because I'm finding it hard to aim. That my screen is moving way more than it actually is. 7 is just moving around kind of crazy. Buck's jumping in. He's just grabbed by the Genos. Kind of brutal. There's the counter. Trying to also use the billow. Timer there got me kind of screwed. We'll go for Haven. For their side, by the way, they've got Spring Loaded, Bulk Up, Combat Medic, Pluck, and Mercy Skill. You probably could have guessed that just from seeing the gameplay so far, but hits on the Makoa. I should be playing a little bit more engaged here because I'm meant to just be annoying. I'm Zhin after all. Hello, Tyra. Counter, hit, slide. There we go. There's the billow just in case. Effects on that are also really nice. Yeah, I think I like the other weapon that I use all the time. I can't remember the name of it a little bit more than this, but not by very much. This is a very close second right now. I thought I had my billow up. It's on 1 second. There's the Q. I'm totally dead. Jones going around for a hand. I guess we're fine. Nearly dead to the fire there. I feel like I grab Kronos all the time on Zhin, but I'm not really sure if that's normal, just because it makes you way more annoying if you've just got way less cooldown on your billow and your right click. Buck's going in. That's the grip from Genos. He's just shut down. Absolutely disgusting stuff there from the counters. Genos died, but that's fine. We'll just go into the Q and then get behind cover. Get the counter up early for the speed as well. There's a hit. We'll spin over this way. I'd say the effects kind of carry the skin. I'm really liking it, especially the F there and just the cosmic little finishes. The brighter ones are just really pretty. The Q is also good. Just overall, I like the skin a lot. Definitely getting the 9 out of 10 from me just because of the effects, or maybe an 8.5, somewhere around there. I don't know how much extra I can really give it. We'll go for the ult on the Makoa. Here we go. He's out. Buck's going for the ult. My accuracy is definitely a little bit scuffed right now. I haven't been playing very much in the past week or two since my last video, which kind of crazy it's been that long. I feel like I blinked and then like 2 weeks had gone since I last uploaded, and I'm trying to get back to daily stuff. We'll see how it happens. Don't know if I need a little bit more time or not, but it should be much more consistent. I've just been organizing a ton of crap with my collection, like selling stuff and moving stuff around. You won't be able to tell in the video, but that's where most of my time is gone. The May name also is very fitting for this skin. I don't know why, but May just fits this one perfectly. Nova May, I can't remember the colors of what it's going to be, but I kind of feel like this skin would look sick with like an acid green colorway, which I don't think it is. Dead there to the Tyra. We had 2k credits, finished off Kronos, get some more Haven and some Nimble. I could go Life Rip or Kill to Heal. I feel like Kill to Heal on Zhin can work quite nicely, especially in like a hectic onslaught where you're going to be getting a lot of limbs and stuff, and this way it can make it a little bit easier to notice when you get the reset from below. I'd imagine now that it's on a limbs, we'll just push in. Really wish I could gen a little bit of ammo on my F, but don't really have space for it in the build. We'll get rid of the Pip. We'll go over here, try and help out Makoa in the 7. He ulted me, Makoa hook. Don't know what I possibly could have done there. That was like 3 seconds of me not being able to get any input there. I tried to Q and right click. I was pretty much spamming it, but yep, didn't work. We have got the ult up. I'm going to run in, try and get rid of somebody. Hello, Buck. Okay, that works, I guess. Somehow the Genos didn't completely screw me over there. That's the ult from Pip, which we actually countered. I feel like I shouldn't have got that because that was kind of bullshit. I counted like 5 hits there, but that is how Zhin kind of works. There's a counter for you. If we hit the counter, we pretty much get all the cooldown back, so it's pretty important with the setup. We're putting 5 points into a card to try and get the benefit from the counter hit. Just trying to keep them a little bit further away. Got some good hits. It's Buck with the ult. We're going to slide over this way. Counter. Thought he was going to instantly try and hook me. I got kind of screwed there. Fair play. I actually really thought he was just going to instantly fire and hook me. That didn't work. He just waited out the counter. Score is pretty damn close. 370 to 350 pretty much. This could easily go either way. Willow ulted and I think just used it as an escape. There's a counter which didn't hit anybody. Pip is very low. Don't know what happened there. It looked like he disconnected. Not really sure. Tried to hit that on the Makoa. Didn't work. Buck is gone. We'll just go for the ult. I thought there was somebody back here. here. I guess not. Maybe it was the time she pushed up. I don't know. We'll go for the ult on him. Is he going to be dead here? Nearly died to the bombs from 7. I guess it was 7 that I saw and he just disappeared. I feel like I did okay. Definitely not great with Zhin there. Took me a little minute to get used to just the sort of combo you have to do with the counter and the below and the F, using it in like the right sort of order. I feel like I was a little bit too concentrated on trying to get my thoughts out, but there are the stats. Definitely not terrible at all. 13, 6, 82k. We were beaten out by the Sky surprisingly, but other than that, we did have pretty much joint top damage by quite a margin, other than the Tiger was kind of close. Riku, jump into another one. I'll play with the other version of the skin, which I'm going to check real quick because it is kind of neon green. I was hoping it would be like really, really green. I'm not sure if the effects are going to lean more into what they are with this. They're probably going to be the same because it doesn't really need to be any different. They could both be sort of purple cosmic, but if they are green, this will get way more extra points because I think they did that with the other Zhin skin, right? Yeah, this one, the Underkeeper, actually looked really, really cool, but I guess he doesn't need another really green sort of neon skin like Acidy because he has that already. Also, going back to it real quick, another reason why I don't like the intros because I feel like it's a little bit too formal for how my videos end up being. I usually do sort of a relaxed style thing unless it's like a new character and I'm introducing them and doing an overview. I feel like it makes a little bit more sense there, but for the regular stuff, especially if I'm uploading consistently, I think it's a little bit more natural if I just go straight into the video and don't do like a formal intro because it just doesn't fit the rest of the stuff I'm kind of going for. And yeah, I've been doing it for years. I'm only now thinking to kind of remove it. I've shortened it like progressively over the time I've been doing YouTube. I feel like it's at the point now where I don't even need to have one unless I'm specifically doing something where it makes sense for me to put it there. Probably going to keep the outro though because I have a bit of a soft spot for it, and it also flows well into other videos if you watch more than just one at a time. And also, it's really shortened at the end of a video, so it doesn't even really matter. I feel like the effects are pretty much the same. They might be a little bit darker. It's kind of hard to tell. I just wish they were super neon galaxy green because we don't really have a skin like that. I can think of off the top of my head, and it would fit this quite well. Shout out to our Talos, by the way. We've got Inner Strength, the Luminary, Adrenaline Junkie, Pluck, Soul Collector, the End Shield, Exterminate, Thanks Grandpa, and Chain Reaction. I should not have grabbed a Nimble because I'm going to need some resilience, but whatever, let's just get rid of him. We can dash in, play super aggressive. Was trying to push up there, that didn't really work. I'm silenced. There's the Q, speed from below coming in kind of clutch, but I'm still dead to Ceres. But she was just spamming there, she wasn't even trying to hit me, but okay. Throw some big 850s through there. Kind of wish it went through shields. It would give Yumi another reason to be picked over the other setup. There's a counter hit. Very rarely hitting more than just one person. That was like 3 though. Nice. Okay, they are juke him kind of well, actually, both the tanks. Surprisingly not really dealing much damage to them here because they are just healing it. They've got 2 healers. There's the Q. Get out of that. I feel like I could easily have like 100k plus damage here if I just play this right. That did not hit. Is she dead? No, she's just going to get away. That's a hook from Makoa to save my ass. Nice counter. I was going to hit into me. Went for double resilience. I'm going to try and hold the point. I doubt it's going to really work. Okay, that's the ult from her and the ult from BK, and also just a bunch of damage and CC and everything. There it goes, BK. Go with the hook. There's a counter. No one's going to hit into that. He's very low though. We should be able to finish him off. We can push up on the Torvald as well. Might as well hit him with an ult to hold him there a little bit longer. I guess that worked. I don't know. Hello, Ceres, 850. Dash, 2 hits. There's the Billow. I'm very low. Maybe we can finish her off. We both just went into our escapes. That's the grab from the Khan. That's fine though. BK, I think, just threw himself off the map. Talos with the ult just to secure it. Okay, that's one of my favorite plays I've seen in a minute. That's what brings me back to this bloody game. Shit like that, man. There's the right click. Okay, get rid of this Ceres. Nope, she's just going to get away. It's a very close game, even though the score is not really showing it. We are like behind by quite a bit here. Like once we just get going, we're going to have a waste of time getting rid of them. Dead there too. The Ceres, I've seen a few people say that Ceres needs a buff, but at least in casual stuff, she's doing more than fine. She's actually in a really good spot, I would say. Don't know how many people agree with me on that one, but I've seen quite a few people say that Ceres is underpowered and needs to be buffed. But yeah, in my experience, definitely not. There's a couple hits. Reload in, throw another 850 back there. If they line up, we get crazy damage with this. So right click. Okay, more hits on the Torvald. I tried to go into the Q, we finished him off. Ko with the hook. Khan still just about hanging on there. We'll go for Rekka. Talos with the ult. We got rid of a couple of them there. Yeah, I really should have grabbed Rekka a little bit sooner. I didn't realize they had a Torvald and a Khan. It just makes like tons of sense for me to pick it up. There goes BK. Tried to pre-aim where he was going to be. Didn't work. 1000 hit on the Torvald there with a shield. BK is gone. Nice, we can push. That's the Ceres with the ult, but we're nowhere near that. Okay, fine. Hits on the Khan. We'll push in on the Ceres. I feel like if we don't let her stack up, she's nowhere near as bad to deal with. There's a counter hit. We'll try and spin through. Don't need to though. Put up the counter for no reason. Actually just stopped him from getting killed there for a second. Push down. Ult the... Yeah, okay. It's friggin' furious. It's a mess. Didn't hit him with the last little swing there, but he should be dead. Alright, feel like I've been struggling for breath in-game and IRL in this match so far. Oh my god, I should have let that hit go out. That would have been pretty smooth. We'll dash away. There's a BK going for the ult. Can I counter this? Oh, not if I time it that badly. Okay, we'll try and give him a hand. Push in. I mean, we're going to at least trade him out, right? He should be gone. There we go. Really, he died to that. That's Fury with the ult for like the 50th time, I feel like, this game. There's a freaking 1100 hits. We've got record 2. Throw some more down range on this bit. There we go, 700. We do have the ults. We just go ahead and pop it on the Khan. I guess we can dash in to get a little bit closer. Just throw some 1000s at him because that shield isn't going to last anywhere near as long now that we've got our anti-shield going. There's a hit. Try and get him lined up. It's not really working. There's the billow. I probably should have gone for the speed on the counter, but speed on the billow I thought would be better given the map. There's a counter hit. Big 850. We actually just screwed the crap out of that Furia. Not a proper sentence, really. I guess it works. Throw a little hit down there for the Torvald, 1600. It's going to emote. Might as well show off a little bit in third person. They actually changed the emote to have a different effect on her, like, spit fire breathing, don't know how to call that. Genuinely a pretty sick touch. Glad that they did that. There goes Furia, playing way more aggressively now and doing way better. I'm definitely a little bit more warmed up. Hello Ceres, there's some hits for you. If we can get rid of your stacks, that'd be lovely. Nice, there's a little double hit. There's a right click. No one's going to fire into it. Just a little too late there. There's the Q. Jesus Christ, that silence from Torvald is brutal. There's a counter hit. It's going to F there as well. Talos got rid of the Furia. Nice. I think if we keep Ceres sort of unstacked, or at least halfway there, we can definitely deal way better with this team right now. We go for more resilience. That's the Fury with the ult counter. I'm going to try and spin away what is going on. I don't feel like I span forward, but whatever. Team's kind of holding their own here. Doesn't really matter. They got cleared. I was a good distraction. I'll put a little bit of damage at least. Somehow I feel like Torvald is the biggest problem for me right now. Torvald and Ceres, even though they have a BK and shit. We'll push in on her here. There's a big 850. Never mind. Let's just go on the Furia maybe. That Torvald just silencing me through my counter is an absolute pain in the ass. I guess Torvald's to be expected to be annoying if I'm playing Zhin, right? But for some reason I just never remember that Torvald is a huge pain in the ass if you're playing Zhin. There's some hits up there. Big 850s kind of lined up. We can counter this when it goes off. Just messed up the timing entirely. Okay, more hits on him up here. There's a counter. There's the billow straight into it. Okay, no, giving him really any time to get rid of us. Jones hit me with a heal. We should be fine. I can hear PK on the right. Rip Makoa. There's some hits on Furia. She's out of that because he doesn't have the stun. There goes the Ceres. Nice. We'll go for the ult on the Khan just to hold him here in the middle of the team. Separate him a bit. He should be dead, right? You know, we have to go through his shield. Doesn't take that long. There we go. There's the billow. Just to aggressively push for the speed here. Get rid of the Torvald. Nice. BK's on the bottom. It's a counter try and block. I don't know how the hell he missed me there, to be completely honest, but he is dead. We'll get rid of the Furia too. Push in. Hello, Furia. Counter hit. Oh my god, that actually doesn't activate my counter. Didn't know that. She's dead anyway. It paid off, but I don't know how the hell she beamed me and that doesn't trigger just my insta hit from my right click. Whatever. We're going to win this. We're 100 ahead now. Nice one, team. But there we go. There is the victory. I feel like I played worse in that one. I'm probably going to have a better stat. I did by a little bit. I should have had like 100k plus given the teams there, but I grabbed Wreck a little bit late and just didn't use my abilities very well. But overall, Zhin felt fine. The subs worked fine. I did like the skin, but I kind of wish it was a neon green. Having a hard time with words today, but shoutouts to the Furia, also our Koga and our Talos. Jones did a really good job there, to be honest. He did pretty solid. Talos, even though he doesn't have a crazy damage stat, was really picking off their healers. Props to him. Koga did fine. Makoa did fine. For their side, BK did a really good job. Both the tanks shielded for a ton, and both the healers did a pretty good job, but I feel like they could have done a little bit better. Maybe the weaker part of their kit, like setup-wise, but was also because we had 3 flankers and we were kind of going after him. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me the next. Let me know your thoughts on the skins and the gameplay changes down in the comments there as well. I'll see you all really, really soon. And as always, stay frosty.